What's up, fight fans and moviegoers? I'm Jay Caro, and welcome to my channel. And basically, of course, this is about Star Wars, and I I I ran into a couple, of channels that are doing a great, magnificent job of boycotting and keeping the movement going, and letting Disney and Kennedy Films. We should be actually called Kennedy Films, not Lucas Films, because George Lucas is no longer part of that. You know what I mean? The George Lucas LTD stamp should not be thrown on any of these fucking Star Wars films. The last one it should have been thrown on was fucking the Force Awakens. That's it. After that, anything else, Solo and everything else, no. Now, I'm gonna let you know I'm very unbiased. Okay, I'm 44 years old. I was there when Star Wars was first created. Okay, when A New Hope was in '77, and I'm letting you guys know right now. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know, there was a channel, and I think their names were the Armchair Directors, and they had a magnificent interview with George Lucas. Now, everything that's been going around with this bullshit with Kathleen Kennedy's fired, and then you get she's not fired. Rian Johnson's not getting his trilogy. Yes, he is. I mean, all this shit that's being reported, I'm not paying attention to any of that, because me personally, as a Star Wars consumer for a very long time, in which I will show you in later in this video, like I said, you're not getting another fucking piece of my attention, another piece of my fucking hard-earned money. Fuck this shit, because this is ridiculous. Now, for those that think that The Last Jedi was the greatest fucking Star Wars movie ever made, and you're on the bandwagon of Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy and Disney's new, you know what? It's your opinion. It's your money. Go ahead. I'm not knocking you. But if you're knocking me, like most of these fucking writers are, calling, gentlemen like myself, man babies, and other derogatory fucking statements, but yet they fail to realize that guys like myself, the fucking man babies, have been holding up the franchise by buying merchandise, because there was a very long period of time that Star Wars didn't have anything but fucking, right after Return of the Jedi, it was fucking just droids, the cartoon. Then came the fucking Ewok series, and then so don't give me any of that man baby shit. You guys just can't stand, constructive criticism. So you guys decide to say, you know what? Fuck you guys. You're gonna buy because it says Star Wars in it. No, sorry. Everything that's stamped Star Wars, you guys have proven this to us, and we have proven it to you by not going to see Solo because of The Last fucking Jedi. That's what it is. It's not Star Wars fatigue. It's not anything else. Any other channel that's going out there and just throwing other bullshit in front of it just to keep it going for the monetization, put that shit aside. That's just going to drive you crazy. It's going to, listen. The truth is, the fans said The Last Jedi was fucked up, okay? The way you killed off Luke, the way you just said, fuck you, J.J. Abrams, which I'm glad that just 3 weeks ago, almost a month, he came out and said, fuck you, Rian Johnson. You totally destroyed it. That's why, for me, Star Wars ended at the Force Awakens. Because the Force Awakens has the last piece of fucking formula that Star Wars consists of, and that's mystery. Mystery like? Well, why is it that every time Rey touched this fucking saber, she would get like premonitions and shit? Right? We were left with that question. Because Maz Kanata said in The Force Awakens, we'll leave that for another time, right? Remember that shit? Never got this shit answered. Where the fuck did Maz Kanata get this fucking hilt from? Where? So that's one question amongst many that have been unanswered. And this is where The Last Jedi fucked up. Now, on my channel here, I have given, and I get no monetization. I don't get money for this shit. So this goes to show you that I am a true Star Wars fucking fan. This is one of many things that I have in my home. This is my fucking living room. And I have Lord Vader and the fucking stormtroopers decorating the whole fucking house. Like, you know, Star Wars has given us an impact. And for you guys, you newbies, to come into Kennedy films, not Lucas films, you know, Disney films, not Lucas films, to come in and fucking, you know, just totally undermine us and try to tell us, fuck you. No, it's going the way we want. No, I'm sorry. No. We're the fucking bosses. Our money, everything that we fucking putting into the merchandise, everything from toothbrushes to Leia tampons to fucking anything. From episodes 1 through 7, Star Wars has fucking ended. It is what it is, and I'm going to give you proof now. Now, peace to the channel Armchair Directors, which the two gentlemen I just caught on, I'm not gonna lie. They had a recent interview with George Lucas. Now, this is where I get my information from the fucking horse's mouth. And kudos to you fucking guys, Armchair Directors. No doubt, man. Thank you. I also like to say peace to my man Craig from Reviews for You. You know what I mean? Peace to you, man. Thanks for the saber. The shit is awesome. And check this out. I went and got my own saber, and I ordered it from fucking Ultra Sabers. And, well, basically, man, I got my second sabers because of you. And just basically, man, check this out. Yeah. I went and got my own. With pointed tip. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking Star Wars head, so peace to you, Craig. You know, I'm a Star Wars head. And just basically, man, I just can't allow things like this to happen. Because if I do, then I wouldn't be a true Star Wars fan. You know what I mean? And peace to Star Wars Tragedy, the channel, no doubt, man. Hope we do a hangout soon. You know what I mean? And because we're really gonna nail shit. So, Armchair Directors came out with a recent interview with George Lucas. Now, if you know George Lucas in interviews, you know that he sarcastically tells the truth. So let's fucking get down to it, okay? Now, when asked about Kathleen Kennedy, okay, the recent films that have been dropped, as well as The Last Jedi, etc., bottom line, the man doesn't care, man. He just doesn't care. Now, while he was being interviewed, he was saying, and you can hear shovels and shit in the background, and he even said it, that he's shoveling dirt. He's building a museum. So he's building a museum on his property, I guess in Anaheim, California. Right? Skywalker Ranch, I guess he's building a museum. So I guess he has no fucking more room, so I guess he's going to build the Star Wars museum. I hope so. Now, if this is the case, Star Wars is still in your heart. Why the fuck did you sell it off? But let's get back to this interview. Now, he said that The Last Jedi was already made in '83 when asked about it. He called it a fan film, which it fucking was a fan film. It was Rian Johnson's fan film. Like, Rian Johnson basically sabotaged this whole Star Wars thing, okay? That, you know, there was another channel that exposed him from an old interview that he had, saying that he's a divisive motherfucker. He said that he wanted to make a movie where, you know, there were more people disliking it than liking it, because then it equaled out his fucking balance. I don't know what type of fucking scale you hold within yourself, your moral scale, but let me tell you something, man. You did something here that, you know, it's blasphemous. Like, it's crazy, man. An American cult following. Yeah, oh man, it's crazy. So basically, you know, he said it was a fan film, and he thought it was interesting. But he said it, and this he's saying sarcastically with chuckles at the end. He called it sweet. And he definitely called it a political movie. Now, when he said that, the guys from the armchair directors were like, oh shit, like what? Wait, you want to repeat that again? And he didn't. So then he also said that he didn't forget about the longtime fans, like myself and guys that are in my age bracket, born in the fucking 70s, you know what I mean, that are in their mid 40s and shit and beyond. So he said he didn't forget about us. Now, when he was asked about the Solo movie, he joked about going back on his deal. Now this kept the interviewers and myself, okay, very, very fucking quiet. Now it wasn't a quiet where you would receive in Japan, where, you know, like here in America, if it's quiet, you suck. But in Japan or in China, if you're quiet, it's fucking awesome. No, I'm not talking about that type of silence. I'm talking about like, oh shit, what? So he said that he also would have went with Clint Howard for Solo, right? Now, as he went on in the interview, he called his wife and asked her, "Hey, honey, could you get me some lemonade?" I'm fucking not kidding. This was an awesome fucking interview, right? So she brings him over to the interview or whatever. Now this is over Skype. So he brings him the interview. He drank the lemonade and then he sarcastically called it green space milk. Okay, and then joked about them putting it in a movie, and then said, "Oh, that's right, they did." So that goes to show you that he was very disappointed and fucking joking and ripping sarcastically The Last fucking Jedi. Again, as he sipped on his fucking lemonade, he called it green space milk. He said, it's like green space milk. They should put it in the next movie. Oh, wait a minute. They already did. I laughed. The interviewers laughed. I mean, it is... Now, when he asked about Kennedy, this is the shit. This is the shit that should prove to everyone. If you run across this fucking video, go see the armchair director's fucking... and this interview happened yesterday. It was a day ago. So, what... This is exactly... If you know George Lucas, like I know him, and other Star Wars fans from the old school know him, you understand that in the interviews he has this formula of sarcasm. That's really the truth. Now, when asked about Kennedy, he said he was happy with what she's doing. Okay? And that's why he picked her for a reason. And then he dropped a shovel. Now, one of the interviewers said, "Hey, Uncle George, are you alright?" He said, I'm alright. That's just the sound of my heart breaking." Now, out of any spot in the interview, he could have dropped his shovel and said, "My heart's breaking." Because he could have said his heart breaking over The Last Jedi. He could have said his heart was breaking, from everything else as to, what I was asked, about how he felt about The Last Jedi and Solo as well, right? Right? I took my notes down. So, he said that he's happy with what she's doing and he picked her for a reason. This part right here, he picked her for a reason and then dropped a shovel. And then when asked, "Are you alright, Uncle George? Are you okay?" He said, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. That's just the sound of my heart breaking." That right there tells you that he can't go in depth because he had a deal with Disney. $4.1 billion. So this man cannot go back and shit on them simply because he also went on and said he didn't want to say too much because he didn't want to piss off the mouse. Okay? So he also went in and said that the last time he said something, they lost 100,000 shares. So This here goes to show you that George Lucas doesn't care because they already fucking destroyed it. He was on board with what J.J. Abrams did. But then Rian Johnson fucked it all up, and then they thought they was going to cure a fucking deep wound with a fucking Band-Aid with Solo. And then you go, first of all, let's get into these fucking writers, okay? That are trying to blast everyone like myself and Star Wars collectors and, right? You know, challenging and pandering, all right? You got, you know, this is what they used. They expected us as Star Wars fans to be challenged and to be pandered. Why the fuck would you want to? There's nothing else to be challenged. Why would you want to challenge us with something that's already fucking there? Why would you want to pander us with something that we already fucking know? We shouldn't have any bothers or worries about this. You guys should know what the fuck you're doing. You're professionals, aren't you? Don't you guys have degrees for directing, producing? What the fuck is going on with you guys? Agendas. That's what happened. Star Wars didn't bring us in with agendas. Star Wars brought us in because of the movie, the characters. It was something to get away from. This was a whole something, an escape. And you guys fucked it up with all of this. Lando Calrissian fucked the Millennium Falcon. Because, I mean, at the end of the fucking day, we gotta look at this shit like Lando Calrissian fucked the Millennium Falcon. So what? He's got an adamantium dick or vibranium balls or some shit like that he can actually call it vulgar, call it whatever the fuck you want. But this is the truth, Disney. This is the truth, Kennedy. This is the goddamn truth, Ryan. Your movie, it was a fan-made movie, just like George Lucas said. It does not fit. Now, the only way it fits, exactly what I said. Look on my channel. How to make episode 8 fit into the Star Wars universe. And you know how you do that? You look at that movie as a force premonition given to Rey. So at the whole time, that whole movie, that whole fucking, you want to call Star Wars movie we saw, was all a fucking force premonition. As in the 9th, Rey can wake up in the Falcon with Luke waiting for her, because he'll be a totally different fucking Luke. Alert, like, what the fuck, not so old. You know what I mean? Not drinking fucking blue tit alien milk. Like, what the fuck? Using a pole instead of a fucking lightsaber to fucking go fishing or to fucking eat. It shit made no fucking sense. Then these little porgs and all that shit, it could definitely pass as something as to a force premonition / nightmare giving to Rey. Okay? With what the fuck is this guy's name? The fucking pussy-faced looking guy? Snoke. With Snoke manipulating the whole thing. And just because I don't remember these guys in this era, fucking Star Wars characters, you can't put me in the category of me not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about Star Wars now. Let's fucking kick the dude in the balls who's bothering us now. Okay? These fucking new characters are irrelevant. All of them. Rey, all of them. Even fucking this Luke. Jake Skywalker. Right? So, you got these fucking guys trying to kick us and fucking, you know, put us down, call us names because we're criticizing the shit that you try to bring us that we're paying hard-earned money for? Are you out of your fucking mind? You guys are contradicting yourself off the fucking top as a corporation because it's popular demand. You ain't bringing shit to us or back by popular demand. You're not doing anything. You're not meeting our fucking demands. Are you fucking stupid? You crazy? Anyway, so now you got these faggots here. Then you got the guy who was supposed to do the casting or the character. He's a fucking. This guy does characters. Okay, he creates characters within the Star Wars universe. His name is Therm Sessions Punch. What the fuck? Don't care about him. Pablo Hidalgo's a fucking writer for Star Wars. It sucks. You know what I mean? Go to fuck back. I mean, you must have gotten your fucking. You must have gotten your fucking writing degree from fucking Cracker Jack box or something. Because I can fucking write a much better fucking Last Jedi. I'm telling you. Let this shit stand. Let The Last Jedi stand. Because it's already made. They spent all this fucking money. They lost money on merchandise. So did Solo and everything else that's coming in front of it. take a fucking old school Star Wars head's fucking advice, okay? And just listen for once. Just listen for once. If you listen, you'll fucking generate money. Turn that movie into a forced premonition movie where in the 9th one, it's like they're landing. Chewie's roar wakes up and she's like waking up with the hilt like, oh my God. What? Oh. And she puts it down. And all of a sudden, Luke greets Chewie the way he's supposed to be greeted. And then he tells her, Leia's gone. That fixes another fucking problem with replacing fucking Princess Leia, all the CG arguments and fuck all that, and Meryl Streep for Christ's sake. No. She's gone. In 9, they need to not skip 5 years later, leaving it unexplained, not letting us know where the fuck she got her hilt from. Are you stupid? Excuse me while I sip on my Gatorade. This shit's game time. Hold on. Are you stupid? I've taken a break from reporting the landscape of boxing, which is what I do here on YouTube. But I also report, I've also made this a Star Wars channel. But that takes care of all of it. So in episode 9, Leia's dead. They give her a beautiful, there goes Luke right there in dark. You know, Jedi Master. The Grand Wizard, right? And then it's on. Then he could properly fucking train Mary Sue, Rey Mary Sue, could fucking properly train her. That would get rid of all the fucking social justice warriors, all of that bullshit. Kathleen Kennedy would be fucking redeemed. It would be like a slap on the wrist from us fans. Like, don't do that shit again, bitch. Don't ever do that shit again. Yes, bitch. And I'm calling all you fucking, everybody in Lucas Kennedy film, I'm calling you bitches and everything else because you already called us Star Wars fans out our fucking names for no apparent fucking reason. Look at the shit that you're doing. So Lando Calrissian fucked the Millennium Falcon. You might as well say that because wasn't that SO20 90210 fucking robot, whatever the fuck you want to call that, wasn't that bitch, wasn't her memory put into the Falcon from what they fucking said in Solo, right? Her navigation systems, that shit didn't even make fucking sense. Solo was a Netflix fucking film. Oh, wait till it comes on DVD film. Sorry, it's the fucking truth. Regardless, Ron Howard was on fucking board. Oh, Ron Howard, oh, fucking, oh. No, it didn't make a fucking difference. Right? So now Lucasfilm wants us to forget about the past and buy merchandise. Fuck you. We are not buying merchandise. And we're not forgetting about the past. How the fuck are you going to forget about the past? Something that was built upon to the future. How are you going to say, you know what? You might as well say, fuck my mother and father. It's about me. You can't, you have to know your fucking known origins. Origins. You have to know where the fuck you came from. You have to know the foundation. And then you have to respect it. And most of you fucking, you directors in Hollywood, you don't know what we want. You don't know what the fuck we want. You guys are so fucking irrelevant right now. And you're fucking up a film franchise just to gain money. Well, you know why? You're not gaining money. You can do it again. Make a fucking, and Ewan Gregor, Mark Hamill, you sign on any more fucking Star Wars films. Look, you're done with the propaganda too. Because if you were really, really, really real Mark Hamill, you would have been like, even though you said to fucking Ryan Roundhead fucking cupcake in the face ass Johnson, just because you went and told him, what are you doing? He said, yeah, just act out, you're getting paid, right? No, fuck that, take a stand. No, there will be no fucking Luke Skywalker. Why give him your likeness? Why continue to? But you signed on. So you're part of it too. So everybody here needs to be fucking redeemed. By giving us, if you're going to continue to, we don't want any more fucking storylines. I don't want no Obi-Wan. That shit's not going to bring back the franchise. No, it's not. Sidebars are not bringing back the fucking franchise. Stop it. Gentlemen, stop it. Ladies, stop it. It's not going to bring it back. What's going to bring it back is correcting fucking 8, addressing fucking 8, accepting 8 into this fucking franchise by saying it was a false premonition fucking movie. That can work. And it's not only my idea, it's just if you sat down and you put this logic into this fucking retarded ass film that we just got, a lot of people say it's a fucking nightmare. A lot of people say, well, it was dark, it was stupid. Rey should have died. When she was fighting the fucking Palladian guards and shit, they were holding off. And that whole movie was a fucking mistake. Dreams aren't perfect, right? That's exactly what it was. A false premonition with Snoke on the side, trying to manipulate, but not knowing that the Force was really helping Rey. And it gave her a choice between Leia dying or Luke dying. And it showed her that Luke died and Leia died, but it was opposite. Reverse mirror image. It was opposite. In reality, Leia died. You see what this can be done. This can be done. We don't need add-ons. And I respect that channel that's trying to do a Darth Vader fan film. Hey, do it. Do it. Raise the money, do it. But let's keep focus here. We have to address 8 in 9 to correct 8 and this whole franchise and fix it. I am a writer myself. You go to lulu.com and I have a book called Sector Urantia. Check it out. Check it out. You know what I mean? Go, check it the fuck out. You can fix this. This can be fixed. Movies on the side are not going to fix it. It's not going to continue the franchise. All it's going to do is stall it, and we're just going to fall off more and fall, because I'm calling it quits after this. Like episode number 7 was it for me. That's it. It's done. But now if 9 picks up where 7 did and corrects 8 and addresses 8 as like a forced premonition movie, everything would be fine, man. But you writers and you producers and, you know, like Kathleen Palpatine, like, stay in your place. Just be the president and the producer. You know, take care of the bankroll like you do, because that's what you're known for. You know, you're a glorified secretary. We all know this. And now you're, you know, the head of something that was passed down to you, and you broke his fucking heart. You betrayed your fucking friend. You betrayed someone who gave you a fucking mantle. And you betrayed the followers of a franchise. And you want us to what? You want us to what? What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Buy merchandise? Is that what you want us to do? You want us to continue to buy these things? Well, let me tell you something. Force Awakens, I waited till this shit went down in price. $5. Went to Toys R Us. Original price for this, $39.99. $10. $3. Kylo Ren. You think I'm stupid? Hey, this whole tanker here from The Force Awakens, $5. What do you think, I'm stupid? The Leia coming with the, you know, and you know, I have a pretty good collection. Then this was really $269.95. The drone fucking biker scout. Guess how much I paid for that? From $269 slashed down $40. 40 fucking bucks. I also, on back of it, where it's standing on, it's the X-Wing versus the Death Star drone series as well. Here's my 18-inch Luke Skywalker from Sideshow Collectibles, if you guys can see it there, with the electronic interactive Yoda. I've also got my interactive R2-D2, and I've also got R2-D2 on my front lawn here, and it's got a fucking Bluetooth in it, a Bluetooth should I say home camera, where I can look through my cell phone and I can see exactly who's looking into my, this here is an eye, you know what I mean? So basically I can see, hey, how you doing? All right, thanks. You know, so that I can see my surveillance or whatever, you know what I mean, in my house, so through my phone app. It's a Bluetooth camera. But you know, so you writers, you want to continue to call us man babies. You want to continue to call us out our name. You want to continue to just disrespect us after we're the ones that are basically giving you a job. Giving you a job. If our interest and our money was not anywhere near the fucking franchise, you guys wouldn't have a job. You wouldn't be writing nothing but your bullshit fucking, generic fucking movies for DVD. We all fucking know this. So have some respect for us Star Wars fans. And I can't wait till me and Star Wars Tragedy and hopefully in the future 4 reviews, reviews for you, Craig, and anyone else who's on board with this. We can do hangouts because this needs to be talked about. This is an American classic and it's being shitted on. It's being shitted on. A lot of you Star Wars fans love to flip-flop as well. You guys flip-flop to a point where, The Last Jedi sucked. And just because a channel you follow said something, wait a minute, hold on, I think I was wrong. And you even go as far as to fucking lie and say, I watched it again, and you're right, I saw the part you were talking about, I'm giving it a chance. Go ahead, give it a chance. Go ahead. But don't talk shit about it. See, because if you're going to talk shit about it and you're not going to stand your fucking ground, then you have no business talking, period. Otherwise than that, I'm J. Cotto, guys. May the force be with you. God bless. Stay vigilant. Hit me up if you ever want to do live hangouts on this Star Wars theory shit. You know what I mean? And check out my video, how to fit episode 8 into the Star Wars universe. Trust me, it all makes sense. Well put together and everything. May the force be with you. Peace.